It was an eventful and highly productive day at the legislature as a law for safer gun ownership and expedited registration, plus another piece of legislation for increased benefits of healthcare workers, passed muster at the Senate. PTV senior correspondent Eunice Samonte has more.
The Senate ratified the bicam committee report of the Comprehensive Firearms and Ammunition Regulation Act. This aims to extend the validity period of the license to own and possess firearms and permit to carry firearms outside residence. Senate Majority Leader Juan Miguel Zubiri says through this measure, gun owners will be encouraged to register their firearms without being put off by the bureaucratic process. This will also help lessen the criminal activities involving unregulated firearms. Renewal can be applied every 5 to 10 years instead of previous 2 years. Senate Bill 2421, or the COVID-19 Benefits and Allowances for Health Workers Act of 2021, was also ratified. According to the sponsor and co-author Senator Sonia Gara, this aims to do away with the delay in the benefits of the healthcare workers regardless of their employment status. Those who work in low-risk areas are entitled to receive 3,000 pesos monthly, 6,000 pesos for those in medium-risk areas, and 9,000 pesos in high-risk areas. Qualified are health workers reporting physically in the hospital and those with 96 working hours a month. This is not limited to the nurses and doctors, since non-health workers in public and private hospitals will get their share of benefits as well.
Even barangay health workers or BHWs assigned in health facilities, including swabbing and vaccination sites, those administering medical assistance, and those who are part of barangay health emergency response teams are also eligible to receive the stipulated benefits, as well as non-healthcare workers.
Senate Public Services Committee Chairperson Senator Grace Poe was delighted to present the ratified version of the Public Services Act. Through this law, the Philippines can attract investors to help the economy.
Not only will the passage of this measure speed up the country's economic recovery from the devastating effects of the pandemic, but it will also make our country competitive when it comes to attracting foreign investments, which we sorely lack and need.
With loosening the foreign equity restrictions, the Philippines can now compete with the ASEAN neighboring countries, and more jobs expected to be generated once investors are in.
Foreign nationals are not allowed to own more than 50% of the capital of entities engaged in the operation and management of critical infrastructure unless his or her country accords reciprocity to Philippine nationals.
Poe said this does not mean inviting foreigners to exploit the country's resources, since the law provides protection and security features. Eunice Samonte for The Nation.